Hey, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another stream. Today is October 31st. So we'll be playing some horror games today for Halloween. Throughout the month we played and streamed a variety of horror games. Um, I'm not sure if we'll continue after. There's still some that I'd like to play at some point. But today we're going to be playing now, I think it's pronounced Fatum Betula. It's Latin. I don't know. Essentially, it means fate birch, and that plays into the theme of the game. There is a warning at the beginning saying this game contains flashing lights and images that may cause discomfort and potentially trigger seizures. So if you have epilepsy, this is your warning, I suppose. Um, and what else? I'm just trying to think. I think that's about it. If we get through this game, we will probably jump through a couple other horror games tonight. But just depending on time, I think you can beat this game in roughly 2.5 hours. But it's been a long time since I've actually played it. So with that being said, I'll probably take my time and we'll just have fun with it and see where we end up. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I might need to create a new save file. I don't know how that works. Okay, controls are walking, running, inventory, interacting, and use and save. Okay. I remember the controls being a little bit weird. But it's probably okay. Begin. Yes, please. Alright, so the game spawns you in to Cathedral here. Consider this tree and our land to be one and the same. I don't know how to pronounce that. Both are kept between the living and the dead, as ancient water holds its roots in limbo. As such, everything here has failed to accept entropy. I've considered us to have not existed in a previous state at all. The plant is our fate, and its water our fuel. I'll provide you with the tools to make alterations. Do whatever you must, but don't feed it with what you bleed. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Now, I apologize if the camera's a little jerky. I'm having to use Joy-Cons today because I forgot to charge my Pro Controller. So it's a little touchy, a little sensitive. I'll try and not jerk the camera around too hard. Alright, so we have 3 vials. And we have... Oh, we have epilepsy-friendly visuals. So I could turn that on just in case. What else? Okay, I think we should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and let's use the bottom 2 saves. Should be fine. And yeah. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. All right, so we'll get going. You're good? That's good to hear. Happy Halloween. All right. So there's a couple different pathways that you can take and endings that you can get in this game. And I don't really remember what each ending is. But we'll just wing it and see what happens. I do have a guide that I can use. I don't know how long I've been here. There's constant pain in my empty stomach. Damn. Well, we need to feed this guy. Guess everyone's out for the night. They might be. They might be. It is Halloween. It's very much a possibility. Oh, I can drop down here. Oh. Okay, I guess it just resets you. It just resets you. Alright, so we go this way. It takes us somewhere else. There is a note here. It reads, "If you're reading this, I am dead. This tool once aided my research, and I hope it will do you the same. Be warned, I fear this blade has become weak with age, and it may only have a few strikes in it." Oh, I see. So we have a blade now. It's also a fish. Can I hit the fish? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we can collect water though. Yeah. So essentially, we have to collect water and other fluids to feed this birch tree. I get to keep the extra candy we don't give out, so to an extent, it's like I'm going to. Oh, cool. Right on. Nobody really shows up to our house anymore. Our neighborhood's older, so I took a peek outside on the street, and there was like one set of kids that were going around, but other than that, that was about it. So can I interact with any of this stuff? Oh, hey, I can interact with the painting. Huh. Oh, actually, there was something over there that I could interact with too. Whoops. Okay, actually, that worked out for me, because I can just run back and go check what that was. I don't remember what happens in this game. Like, I vaguely know, but I've forgotten quite a bit of it. Not that I'm going, I just like it. Yeah. Kids in Canada, I guess. No, I mean, it's just the neighborhood I'm in. There's one neighborhood in my city where, like, they get thousands of kids every single year. And, like, literally, like, thousands and thousands. Like, it's, like, hours of trick-or-treating. So, it just depends. Gravestone for a fisherman sits here. It reads, "May we see him in our dreams." So I think if I go back, I think I can interact with the bed. The people you see while driving. Oh no. There's some odd folks out there, that's for sure. especially on a day like today. It's Halloween. You see all sorts of people. All right. So I've interacted with the bed. Have you seen a painting around here? I saw it a long time ago and it won't leave my mind. I've traveled a long time to see it and yet it's gone. Such is death, I guess. Now I can't remember. Can I use a bottle on him? No, I don't think I can use a bottle on him, but I think I can use the blade. No? No, I guess not. Okay. Strange. I'll go take a look around. How's the frame working? No difference so far, I don't think. There was a dude in the gym who had Joker makeup. Oh boy, that's exciting. Oh, interesting. The reflection on the blade changes when I'm in here. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Huh. Weird. Gravestone for a fisherman. It reads, "Please cut my shackle of rope." Oh, hey, he looks nice. Who's this? I was a man once. A dangerous fish caused my fate. Its flesh could kill an immortal, but it can't harm plants. An immortal's death will never matter, though. Ghosts can't die. The boredom is too much, and I wish to poison the future. You need to feed this fruit to a mammal with a beating heart. Take the victim's blood. I know of the plant. Please kill it. Save us all from eternity. We need non-existence. Okay. Oh, well, he's just gonna say the same thing. Alright, so we got this fruit, but I don't know what it does. Talking last stream. I wonder how often he pokes himself in the eye by mistake. Yeah, hey, I don't know. He's got a hand for a face. Probably pokes himself in the eye quite a bit. I wouldn't doubt it. Alright, so I don't remember if I can do anything here. Nope. Okay, so I think I have to go back. And then I think I feed this to the little cat guy that we just saw. Dang, that's wild. Yeah, I suppose he his whole body is a hand, so I'm sure anything he wants to do, he has to use his face. All right, so we have this fruit and we can feed it to this cat. So he's gonna eat it and it's poisoned. Well, he's dead. Okay. Um, can I use a vial on him? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, so what did we get exactly? We got poison. It's just poison. Okay. By the way, this game is very odd. How did I hear about it? I heard about it. Actually, that's a good question. I don't even remember where I saw it. I think I just saw it on a storefront somewhere, either on the Switch or on the Steam page storefront, maybe? I'm not sure. Hey, Videosity. Happy Halloween. Yeah, the grievous cough. Yeah. He, uh, he had a very, very deep cough, that's for sure. Alright, let me just see. Which ending are we even doing right now? Oh, we're doing literally ending 0. Okay, so we just literally use this vial on the water, and this is ending 0. Actually, that's perfect. Nothing. There is nothing. This history is erased. There isn't a pair of eyes to see what you've done. Oh, good. No ears to hear the silence. Not a mouth to say goodbye. The only being left is outside of the fiction. I'm sure eventually you won't remember this world, though. Death will make sure of it. Wow, nothing to worry about. We got ending 0. Alright, so we got ending 0, so now we move on to ending 1. So, like, Final Fantasy type 0. I don't know, to be honest. I've never played that title. But there's a number of different endings. I think there's like 9 or 10 different endings for this game. It's kind of just like a weird walking simulator or whatever. All right, so I turned off the photosensitivity mode, so there shouldn't be any like flashing lights or anything. So if anybody does have epilepsy, you shouldn't get messed up from it. Oh, whoops. Some say the air itself has a face. It's true. A child once bore witness to its piercing eyes. Racked with grief, she traveled to the end of a narrow stone path atop a river and pleaded the cold to show itself. The sight of nothing stole her gaze, and she waited still. A horrible row of teeth soon reflected her image, and she was gone. Okay. So we just gotta wait. Wait for a sec. Nothing to worry about. I like that. Quit while you're ahead. No, we'll keep going. Epilepsy is just a fancy word for getting high naturally. I don't know about that. So he just says the same thing again. Consider this tree and our land to be one and the same. So basically, whatever you feed the tree with will give us an outcome. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save right here so we don't have to like go through that intro every time. I will save right here. Whoops. How do I do it? Oh, I see. I have to like literally delete it. Got it. Okay. So now I have to remember how to do the other ending. Oh, okay. So we have to go back over to the lake. And yeah, we'll grab this blade. We have to go grab a fishing rod. Then I believe we have to go sleep first. Cut the rope. And then I think we have to go grab a fishing rod. We have to go get a fish. And then with that fish we feed the little cat. The cat with the deep cough. He's got smoker's lungs. All right. I guess I have to get the blade out, which would make sense. There we go. And I don't think I have to talk to that guy this time. I think I just jump exactly over to... yeah, the boat. And I don't think there's a boat in this world. I think I have to go back to the other one. And Smoker, I barely know her. Yeah. The poor cat, he's got smoker's lungs. Alright, so we use this again, and then I think we can take the rope. Or maybe we just cut this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think I went the wrong way. I think they meant cut that rope. Should be alright. I just took an extra step unnecessarily. This game feels, or looks so weird. Feels like I'm gonna get epilepsy or something. No, I turned it off. It should be okay. I think at like one of the endings, there was like a bunch of flashing lights. So I think that's why there was that warning. But I turned it off, so I'm kind of curious actually to see what they'll do for that. Okay. Big fish. How does the fishing work? I don't remember how this works. Hello, fishy. Oh. No? No, come back. Shit. Where'd it go? Did I get it? Oh no, he's like attached. Okay. Okay, fishy. Oh. Do I just pull it now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I got a fish. I don't know if this was the fish I needed or if it matters what fish I get. It's probably fine. Probably. I would assume so. All right, so now we go back and we can feed it to this cat, and we should be able to get a different result. I don't remember what we have to do now. It says it says you can use oil to collect, or you can collect oil from the beast's pot. But I don't know if they mean this beast or if they're talking about some other beast. I'm confused. I don't see any. Thank you for the energy. I needed it. Now I should return the favor. Here, take this for your troubles. I know we produced plenty of it back home, although I can hardly remember my home. All I can seem to recall is fire. There we go. Here's the oil. There we go. Thank you, cat. Alright, so this is ending... technically ending 1. Let's see. Okay. So we fed the tree oil. And what ending do we get this time? We have solved many issues. Though nothing claims the whims of nature. A small percent have made things far worse. A parasite cannot survive without a host. Though the opposite is not true. The birch roots will flow to hell. Its branches will rise to heaven. Overgrown. It will reclaim what is dead. Parasites. Wow, ending 1. Yeah, the IRL footage is interesting, huh? This is a very surreal game. All right, so now we should be able to just load, so we can skip the. Should be able to skip the intro. There we go. So we've got our 3 vials. From here, oh, okay, this one's easy. Alright, so we have to go back over to this side real quick. There's more to the game, by the way. This isn't the only location in the game. It just so happens that this is the way we get a couple of the initial endings. This ending comes very quickly. Now, I think that's all we had to do. Yeah, we have beast blood. So now we feed the tree beast blood, and it should give us another ending. I guess it's a little quicker when you know exactly what you need to do. We're cursed with a tendency for violence. Individuals are easy to kill. A new society persists and more blood spills. An endless river. Systems now refuse to be created. People won't talk. Every conflict ends with a knife drawn. Community will never arise. Ending 2, murderers. I just come back to you cussing out a fishy. Yeah. There we go. So now we're on to, I think this next part takes us to different locations. So it should be more interesting in a sec. Let me see here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so how do I do the next one? Oh, okay. So there's two methods for this one. I think they both take roughly about an equal amount of time, so we'll just go ahead. Alright, so we have to go over here. We're going to cut the string. We got to catch another fish, unfortunately. We can feed the fish to our cat friend, but then we have to do something else with what he gives us. There we go. I definitely think the low poly aesthetic definitely helps this game a lot. Adds to the eeriness, or it's just, I don't know. It makes it a little more creepy and spooky. In my opinion, at least. It I don't know. Gets my brain thinking about, I don't know. I guess it just requires me to fill in the blanks rather than having it just kind of all be clear right in front of you. Okay, is it gonna bite? I can't tell if it's... Come on. Whoa. Come on. Yeah. Got a fish. Alright, so now that we have a fish, we take it back. We get the oil from the cat again. And, yeah. Let's see. So we have to go this way. The next part might require me to explore a little bit because I don't remember where everything is. But hopefully I should be able to figure it out. Hello, cat. Whoa. Thank you for the energy. I needed it. Now I shall return the favor. Alright, so he's going to give us this pot of oil. We're going to take the oil. But then we need to go somewhere else. And the question is, where the heck do we go? I think it's over this way, but I could be wrong. I don't know. We're just going to explore. Cartman, chill. Don't do that. Okay. The question is, where the hell do I go now? There's a page from a book here. It reads Potion Chemistry Volume 1 or Volume 10, page 9. This concoction will aid the growth of any plant-based life form. The recipe simply calls for the blood of a beast and liquid bone. This potion holds potential for many practical uses, such as creating walkways to higher grounds, and the page ends here. I see. Even the anime guy telling me to chill. Yeah, that's right. I'm not dead. I nearly forgot how to speak in my time here. Long ago, I was gifted immortality. At first, I was relieved. But 50 years into my new situation, I began to rot. I became hungry, and I was too weak to hunt. I can only stare at this wall. I forgot how to think. I forgot meaning. Please don't leave me here. If you do, please come back to kill me. Dang, well that sucks. Sucks to be that guy. Okay, so I'm wondering... I'm really confused where I'm supposed to go. Because it says I'm supposed to go up and to the right of the beast. But it is unclear. Instructions unclear. We'll see, we'll see what I can find. I swear it's gotta be, like, up here. Oh. Well, would you look at that? I found it. Oh yeah, first... I should look around. Such a beauty she is, the sea. Her shape constantly shifting. Her color is perfect. I hope I can look at this work of art for the rest of my days. Please don't put anything in her. Well, I've got this oil here. I literally hate you. Oops. Okay, I wonder if I just go this way. Can I go in here? No, it just respawns. Okay, I'm gonna go into the boat then. I think that's where we need to go. underwater, it looks like, or in a cave. I can't tell. It's very dark. Oh, there's something there. Oh, what is this? Some kind of key, it looks like. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to chuck it. Okay. It's going to take a little bit of exploration here, I think. What is this? Oh, it's like a wall of something. It's like a big pit. I wonder if I just jump in. Oh, okay, we're sinking. Okay. An endless street. Interesting. Can I... We can go in the house. Okay. Ew. Is that like a headless body? Hey kids. Say nice things for money. You can't be smart unless you've paid for it. If we hate you, stop. You can't be smart unless you were born right. Differences bring the people without them together. One day you will find a hole in your heart. If we are above you, pull yourself up. I can't move. Your memory fails you. Your parents' net worth means a lot to us. Buy what we want you to want. Nothing should change. Your neighbor isn't who they seem. You are your bone structure. If you have trauma, don't. I don't care about you. Anyone can achieve our dreams. My arm is stuck in the wall. Stay in bed and die. Any changes you want to make are unreasonable. We've made the world a perfect place. Do terrible things for money. Fail to accept entropy. Buy a gun. Red lines are neat. Don't vote. Oh. Okay. That looks disturbing. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I don't I don't know what we just read. Oh, hey, this lady looks nice. What's her face doing? Hey, kiddo. You better get outside once in a while. He gets really upset when you linger in front of that TV. Now you better be watering that plant you keep in your room. Now, there, sweetie. I'm sure it's still alive. I'll just be washing this dish for the next week or so. Okay. She seems reasonable. Yeah, the pic, yeah. Yeah, that picture on the TV was creepy, to say the least. Oh, look, a twisty hallway. Wait, what? I opened the door and I think it led us back to another twisty hallway. Okay. It's a little body with a camera for a head. And it doesn't say anything. You look just like your father. Oh, that's it. Oh, is that our child? Is that our baby? Hey, Limp, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Or maybe, I guess Halloween maybe was yesterday for you. In any case, welcome to the stream. Where does this take us? Oh, this took us back to the church. I don't like that. I think we have to go all the way back now. Well, shit. Oh no, and then the water's different too. Did that make us lose all our progress? Oh, pain. Pain. Alright, I just gotta go catch another fish, I guess. Unless I can... There's no oil from the pot. I think the cat's hungry again. Oh, maybe not. Oh, nice. Okay, so I can just get more oil. I don't know why it sent us back like that. That's troublesome. I just used my first official paycheck. It feels great. Adult money. Oh, nice. Congratulations, dude. That always does feel good. That's always a good feeling. What did you what did you buy? I feel like a lot of people say that, like, when they get their first paycheck, they're like, "Oh, I remember what I spent my first paycheck on." To be honest, I don't remember at all what I spent my first paycheck on. I have no clue. I don't remember what my first purchase was. A Valve Index. Ooh. A medium-sized drawing tablet and a boombox. Damn, those are all nice purchases. Enjoy. That's very cool. All right, here we go. We made it back. I'm going to save here just in case I mess up again. Just because I feel like that sucked. All right, so we're in here now. Now the question is, what do I do here? Oh, I see. Okay. So we were almost doing the right thing. I just needed to do the more messed up solution. So we'll get there soon. Okay. Also, if you consider the money I made as a lifeguard, my first purchase was a safe. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't remember what mine was. You look just like your father. Well, son, I'm sorry. Rip. I got my own blood. Fascinating. All right, let's see what this does. Product of the world that raised you. I don't blame you. though you've murdered the child of your blood. As is what previously happened to you. You don't deserve sympathy, but I am sorry. I hope they end up better than you. The cycle. Damn. The Valve Index was not cheap. Can't be sold to Norway without buying in another country and then shipping it. So I just had to get my cousin who lives in Oslo to Sweden to courier it into Norway. Oh shit. That sounds like a pain in the ass. I do know what you mean though, because I had to do that once as well. There was something that you could only buy in the United States. It was like a phone case. And for whatever reason, I was like, I don't know, I was hyped on this phone case. And I wanted this particular phone case. I thought it was interesting. So I had to get my buddy to buy it for me and then ship it to me, which was really dumb. But it was weird. All right. So we got ending. What ending was that? 2? 3? It's ending 3. So now we're on 4. Man, I don't know how I figured out any of these myself. Like, this game takes a lot longer if you have no idea what you're doing. It's a lot of experimentation and just playing with like the different parts that the game gives you. So it's definitely a lot slower pace than what I've been taking it. I feel like I'm kind of, in a way, speed running it. But yeah, very, very strange game. So we have to take the sword. We kill this poor cat guy again. We take the beast blood. And then we need to go find another item. All right. So this should be our item here. Which I think is just a jar. It's an empty jar. I see. So now we have to go back to that like weird monster thing in the lake. So I'll head that way. We're just a guy with a jar. Walking around. I like how even though it's like pixel art, they added in like the fake reflections and stuff. That's cool. I guess they have lighting. I guess, how would that be phrased? I feel like all reflections are fake in games. So we've captured the painting in the jar, because that makes sense. And then we give the jar and the painting to this guy. Oh my god. You found it. It's not quite as profound as I remember. I guess I was setting myself up for disappointment, though. For an eternity, this painting has only existed in my mind. Well, it's still gorgeous, and I'm beyond thankful. Here, take this. Or here, this is literally my only other possession. We got liquid bone. Nice. Well, don't mind if I do. Now, I think I have to go back. I see. Alright. So we'll go here. So I gotta go back. And I believe I need to mix these together. Now, because I'm going through this and I'm kind of like using a guide to do this so that it doesn't take all day, we'll probably have time for another game after this, I think. Unless there's way more endings than I realize, but... So we've mixed the liquid bone. We've mixed the beast blood. And it's given us plant growth. So now, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna save again. Game is short. Well, it's only short because I'm using a guide. Like, if I wasn't using a guide, I think it took me like about maybe 6 hours, I think. But I think if you're like really going fast, I think it takes like 2.5 hours or something. How much did you pay for this game? I think it goes on sale for like, I think like $5 regularly. So I paid like $5. It's very, very cheap. But it's really cool. I don't know. I find it very like eerie and creepy. So it's one of, I don't know. It's like a growing favorite of mine. All right. Oh, do I have the other item already? I might already have the item I need. No, I don't. Okay. So I still have to go this way. All right. It's like less dark because we didn't put the oil in the ocean. So I gotta grab this key and then I have to get out somehow. I think I just jump off the cliff, go through the house, and then pop out the other side. I think. What is this? Oh, hey. I've been here a while. Not much to look at, really. We were kind of blocked off. I don't think anyone has ever been any farther below. I'm very curious about what could be down there. If only that seaweed wall would just die. Alright, well. Okay, so I think... How do I get out, though? We'll have to explore a little bit. Because I don't remember how to leave. Oh, submarine over here? Maybe that's how. Ta-da! Okay, cool. So we gotta go back. Now, if I recall correctly, I don't remember. I think we use it here. Yep. So this allows us to get around the water. Over here is a church that resembles the one that we just saw under the ocean. I don't remember if there's anything around it. I'll just take a quick peek. It's all boarded up. No, I don't see anything. Alright, so we do have a key though, which seems to match the symbol. Seems to be casks of some sort. They gave us wine. Okay. I believe we take this wine and we go use that because that's a new material we haven't gotten yet. Yep. That's what we got to do. Alright, and it won't let me jump across, huh? Nope. Gotta go back up and... Oh, actually, no. Jumping across spawned me at the entrance. Shortcut. Alright, cool. Alright. I wonder what we're going to get this time. Life is a party of faith. Everyone is too drunk for worries. With the wine of a bottle. And the words of a preacher. Death is not invited. That's a lot of birds. He shows up anyway. We got the faith ending. Okay. Ah, I see. So we kind of have to backtrack slightly for the next ending. But it should be okay. I'm going to try loading both saves and just see if one of them... I don't know if the other one... If I have what I need or if I already mixed the item. No, I already mixed it. Okay, that's fine. Whoops. There we go. So I just have to go and get the liquid bone from the weird alien thing. So I just have to quickly run and grab the jar. It's really weird because these graphics kind of almost remind me of like, I don't know. They give me like, in some ways almost like 3DS vibes. Like this area reminds me of like Monster Hunter or something. I find it very interesting how they like made lighting effects come through the trees and stuff. I don't know. It's very surreal. Mind you, I feel like you could say that about any of the environments in this game. They're very weird. All right. Hey, it's getting late. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Best of luck with the game. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We should be able to finish it, I think. I don't think there should be any troubles. Alright, so we gave him his painting. And yeah. I'll go take this and we should be able to use it. I'm just going to double check really quick if there's anything else that requires us to use this. Should be able to just liquid bone. Oh yeah. We need plant growth though, so that should be fine. So I think we need plant growth for all the other ones, so it should be okay. This is the only one that we had to backtrack slightly for. Oh wait. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Sorry. I was supposed to sleep really quick. I forgot that if you try and go back while you're in this realm, it just resets you. Alright, there we go. I think I remember this ending, and it's odd. As if the other endings aren't odd, I guess. But yeah, I remember this one being a weird surprise, I guess. All right. It's a skeleton. Everyone is now a skeleton. A real disappointing ending, I'm sure. No one else has the eyes for art. Or no one has the eyes for art. No one has the skin for touch. It's all really weird, honestly. Indeed it is. At least Halloween will be fun. Happy Halloween. You know, when you think about it, we're all skeletons anyways. We just happen to have the skin and bones. And stuff. All right. So now we can load a previous save where we have the plant growth. And I believe we can use that for the next ending here, so we don't have to do the lead up to it at least. Oh, we literally just take the plant growth that we already have, and we use that on the tree. This is an easy one. The birch has mutated. It has a newfound appetite. A cult has formed to serve. Every year, sacrifices are randomly picked. Speaking against this idea will get you eaten alive. It mustn't get hungry. Feed it. Well, we got that ending really quickly. That was easy. All right. Okay. Ooh, this one's weird. I don't remember this ending at all, so this will be an odd one. Okay. So for this one, I need to load here. And I need to go get the fishing rod again. And this time I have to catch a specific fish though. But I don't know honestly which fish it is. They said it's orange, so I'll have to look for an orange fish, I suppose. Should be able to find it somewhere. There's not that many fish in the lake. This lake really reminds me of Lake Hylia from Ocarina of Time. Oh, I think that's the orange one over there. It looks kind of orangey. There we go. Can I just fall off? Oh, I can. That's helpful. Shortcut. Alright, so I run over to the side, grab that fishing rod, and then take it over there. So because we're probably going to finish the game well within the allotted time period, I think we're probably going to finish it in maybe 2 hours, maybe even less. Probably boot up another game right after this. Something else that's spooky. Come on, fishy. Fishy, take the bait. Take the bait, damn it. Come on. Oh. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Stupid fish. Alright, so we got this fish. And now, what do I do with it? Okay. So I take this fish. Bring it over here. We'll see what we can do with it. Now, I'm curious what other games that we could play. I didn't think it would take me, or I'd get through this quickly. I thought I would take a little bit longer, to be honest. So I'm wondering, I do have a couple others that I can boot up. Okay, so I feed the fish to this skeleton. There we go. I take his head. Hey Damon, how's it going? Welcome back. Drop down into this well. Now I wonder what this guy says before I chuck this at him. Who the hell are you? You know what? It doesn't matter. Maybe you can help me. You're standing before my life's work. I categorize and study magical phenomenon. As such, here and there I've been cursed. One such affliction is that I cannot open wooden doors. I'm stuck. My final wish is to create something without death. Unfortunately, the skull of a previous immortal is needed. The only one I know of lives behind a wooden door. Just my luck. If you can get me that skull, we may never have to meet it. We may never have to meet death. Did it work? You have no idea how important this is. We may have just cheated death itself. Fuck yes. Here, I'll brew it up real quick. What do you plan to do with eternity? Hopefully I can climb out of here. If I do, I'm going to write a book for my mother. She never liked my writing. Maybe I can change her mind. I have all the time in the world to try. Oh, it's ready. Here, take a sip. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. There's a page from a book here. It reads, Magical Fetishes, Volume 2, page 33. There exist tales of a glass jar that can only hold what is remembered. It captures art that is truly desired by the eye of a late beholder. Memories of the dead can take form within the jar and is often highly... Page ends here. Alright. Well, we're gonna go feed this to this. What did we get anyways? Immortality. We're giving the tree immortality. Let me just see if I need anything else though. Let's see. This is a very strange... Huh, okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Here we go. What ending did we get? This. Then on the glass jar, there was a fly at the end. No one dies now. All aspects of beauty can be explored for eternity. Dying stars can be viewed. All secrets can be uncovered. Meaning can become meaningless. Oh, the moon has deflated. Eventually, nothing but the immortals remain. They float in an empty void, forgetting who they are. Every problem is solved but one. Being alive. Whoa, that's deep. Forever. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so we have two more endings. And then we'll jump on to something else. Okay, so we have to go back, and I wonder if we load here, can we get the oil from the cat? Oh no, the cat's dead. Okay, we can't get the oil from the cat. So we're gonna go back here. We have to go catch another fish. I didn't realize how many of these endings require you to catch fish. That's very strange. But anyways, you catch the fish, and then after doing that, we get oil. Then we do something with it. I don't recall exactly. I'll double check. There we go. So I'll run over here. And yeah, grab the fishing rod, get a fish. There we go. Oh, he's going to it. There we go. Wow, I think that was the fastest I've caught one. That was very fast. Okay, so now we take this fish over to the cat. Give it to the cat. Gives us the oil. And we take the oil. I don't know what we do with the oil yet. Oh, no, I remember what we need to do. I'm pretty sure. You have to put it back in the ocean. Is he done? No? There we go. Okay, so we have the oil. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna take it up to the ocean, put it in the ocean. And then from here we go back to suburbia. Yeah, okay, so we have to... Where'd I go? Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Whoops. Oh no, I'm lost now. Oh, okay, just go this way. So, we gotta get back to the endless row of houses. And once we do that, then we should be on the right track. There should be a can somewhere. I think I might need to go through the other doorway. So I go through the other doorway. Come out the other side. And we'll see what we find. Okay, I'm a little confused. Where the heck did I end up going? I wonder if I went the wrong way. I might have needed to keep going down the road. I vaguely recall that this ending was one that I couldn't figure out on my own. This was one of the endings. I think it was maybe the only ending that I had to look up when I played the game, just because it was very confusing. I think I have to keep going down the road, and eventually a building should show up. While I'm doing this, I'm going to look it up, or look up a video, just to double check. Because I don't want to mess it up. And I don't want to waste my time. Let's see. The heck was that? Did you guys hear that? I'm not crazy, right? Oh, okay, here we go. This is what we were looking for. Wow. I don't know what it is, but it looks special. There's like a glass wall. Oh. Whoops. Well, we opened the outside world to this man and we killed him, it seems. But we got tomato soup. That seems pretty cool. My log, day 1. This neighborhood goes on forever. It's all the same, and I think it exists for someone else. I've tried going inside the houses, and they treat me like a virus. I don't think I belong, despite never existing elsewhere. My log, day 2. When I designed this facility, I wanted to make something different, round. I can't put my finger on it, but something about everything is off. My log, day 3. I was bitten. My mind felt like it was beginning to fade, so I went into the houses. The woman inside became extremely aggressive and fucking bit me. I immediately went to check my blood, and I found a foreign entity. My log, day 4. Looks like I won't be going outside. The virus inside me violently reacts to something in the outside air. I'm going to construct a quarantine area as soon as possible. My log, day 7. Life is getting weird in here. The houses seemed like so long ago. I don't know how long I can go on without seeing another face. I'm going to need to find some new hobbies fast. My log, day 16. Something has been forming in my dreams. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Every night is more vivid. So smooth. My log, day 17. I woke up today and I must be losing it. The object from my dream is right here in front of me. I finally realize what is so special about it. It's truly smooth, and the light bounces off it like fireworks. Why is everything else constructed from straight edges? I finally feel awake. My log, day 20. They keep appearing. I think this has something to do with the nature of existence. I don't know what's in them, but it doesn't taste great. Ugh. My log, day 25. What is happening? What is fucking happening? Something is being broadcasted from just the air itself. I can't understand it, but it sounds explicitly constructed. I don't think it's going to stop. It's built into the foundation of empty space, it seems. It has to be important. My log. They're getting bigger. I don't get it. Someone has to come. They need to see. I hope you're reading this. What are we made of? Edges, not atoms. Scripts, not DNA. I am a plane. I should know. Or I shouldn't know. Is there anything else? Polygons? Reused asset? No past? Help. What does that say? Optoplane tomatoes. Oop. Autoplane tomato soup. Tomato soup. Excellent. Interesting. Okay, well, we got the tomato soup. The question is, do I need it to continue for the next one, or are we good? Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll need to go slightly back the next time, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so I gotta take this tomato soup to the tree. And if we take the soup to the tree, it should give us a different ending. Soup. Why does it have a warning on the back? Everyone understands now. None of this is real. Our polys are rigid and defined. This is text on a screen. Reality is important. Don't lose sight of it. It's not profound, but it's true. Get out or go out there and be real. Damn, are they telling us to touch grass? Developed. Damn, well, I guess we gotta go touch grass. Alright, time for the last ending. So I think we load this one. And then from here, so we have the plant growth. I don't know if we have the key. We might need to get the key. Yeah, we don't have the key, so I'll have to go grab that real quick. We have to get over to the church again. Apparently there's a secret in the ocean, which I don't think I've ever seen, but sometimes when you enter this church, there's an NPC in here, but it's just a random chance that he'll show. But I don't know what he does or what he says. It's a mystery. But I also don't know how rare it is. Like, I don't know if it's like a 1 in 100 chance, 1 in 1,000. I have no clue, so. It could be like 1 in 10 for all I know. Alright, so we got the key. We got the plant growth. So we gotta go up and around. Here we go. Okay. So after this, I'm trying to think of what we could play. There's a couple different games. I guess it depends if you want something that's scary, if you want something that's more campy, or if you want something that's more just like fun. Because I can think of like 3 that we could do. I don't know if the one would work. I want to play Iron Lung, but I have no idea if my PC can handle me running that while I'm streaming and doing everything else. But we could try, I suppose. Worst case scenario, I guess the stream crashes. Okay, so apparently for this ending, we have to keep going in and out of the church. And eventually, something should show up behind it. I'll double check and make sure I'm not doing this wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. Entering and exiting the church and walking around to the back of the church, something might spawn. The chance is random, so keep doing it. Okay. There we go. Appears to be a moon, but it kind of has like a face on it, kind of. It's creepy. What did I do? Oops. Alright, I guess we're gonna climb the stairs. I guess we gonna find out. Hmm. Hello. Giant face. You may have witnessed many explanations for our reality. However, your journey for truth will now lie in its grave. For I am God. I created this world recently, exactly as it is now. Its past is merely an illusion. The churches are empty, and they rot with false age. This is not a warped memory. This is not a video game. It is a reality that I alone am responsible for. Rejoice, you are the only being with free will. Even the air itself acts on my script. We must trust in my omnipotence, there we go, for I could not have been created. I must have always been, though I can't remember. Regardless, you were made to determine this land's fate, and your path has led to me. I am most pleased with this result. Take this, and we can make a land of indeterminate future. Feel good now, child. You have made them all real. Okay. What did I get? What do I do? Okay, take this. Okay, what am I taking? Hello? Is it supposed to give me something? Okay. Use a flask. Using a flask, collect free will from the stream of liquid coming from the sky. Oh, I just had to look to my left. Duh. I didn't even notice. Free will. All right. Okay, well I'm gonna leave now. Is that cool? Oh no, I'm stuck. No, let me go. Let me go. Yay. All right. So I will head down the stairs and we'll see what this ending gives us. Ah, convenient door right here. That's nice. Looks like Rainbow Road. Although they didn't realize it, everyone's life had been false, or has been false. Their short time in this land has been dictated by fate. Hidden in the cosmos, you found some form of truth. God is real, and this reality is apparently their creation. All can now think for themselves. They are all real now. The future does not exist, so it must now be created. Ending 9. Where do we go from here? I don't know. So, that was the game. That was all the endings. It's very bizarre. Very weird. There's technically a secret ending, but only for the PC version. I don't think you can access it on any of the other versions. You actually have to like edit some things in the game's files or something. But yeah, so that was it. So now I will switch over to another game. The question is, what game that will be? I'm tempted to try Iron Lung, but I don't know how that would work. That might be sketch as heck. I could give it a shot though. Let me just see here, 1 second. So the question is, if I can get it to run without exploding my PC. I might be able to. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to have to probably screen capture the game, which is going to be weird. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm wondering if I should even bother experimenting with this right now. Maybe I should do it later, just in case. I don't want to like break the stream and then have it just crap out. I just know Iron Lung is short. It's not long, so. Instead of risking it, I might just swap over to another game instead, just in case. Just because I feel like it would take forever to boot back up if I did break something. So just give me like 2 seconds though. I'm gonna swap over to the Xbox instead, and yeah, we'll continue spooky games from there. So I'm just gonna cut the game capture real quick while I swap that over, and I'll be just like 2 seconds. Okay, so for those of you who are still with me, I guess the question is if we would like to play something like Resident Evil. We could do, I think I have one of those installed. Let me just double check. How do I sort? So we have, just scroll through the list here. I have Resident Evil 8 installed. I have, if I can pull it up. I also have Rare Replay installed, I believe. So we could play something like Grab by the Ghoulies. Or do I have it installed? I don't know if I do, actually. Do I have Rare Replay installed? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I have Rare Replay installed, so we could play Grab by the Ghoulies, or we could play something else. Let me just see here. There's also a game called Killing Time, which I recently played, and I thought it was pretty good. I have to reinstall it, but it's like 2 gigs, so it's not big. It should take like 2 seconds. But yeah, so depending on what you're interested in, we can play any of those. I think they're all kind of long though. Mind you, Killing Time's maybe not too long. I think technically if you speed run it, you can beat it in like 2 hours, I think. It took me longer than 2 hours the first time I played it, but it was kind of interesting. It was very, very quirky, that's for sure. Maybe I'll play that, unless anybody has any other ideas. Just because it's a vibe. It's weird. It's very, very weird. So yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, tell me now, or forever hold your peace. And yeah, we'll try that. Okay, I guess we will try that out then. However, I guess I should probably share the screen again. Let me just turn capture back on. Ooh, that might be loud. Where am I? There we go. Game capture's back on.
I'm currently off the rocky coast of Maine, heading toward the island of Matinicus, alone. My Egyptology professor, Dr. Hargrove, was always recounting his trips to northern Africa in the 1930s and his search for a mystical water clock from the dynasty of the pharaoh Ramses. The clock supposedly had powers to grant everlasting life. Claimed he found it once, but whatever Hargrove found mysteriously disappeared after a visit by the expedition's patron, Tess Conway. I've picked up the trail where Hargrove left off. It has led me to heiress Tess Conway's island estate. Tess was obsessed with the occult. Her greed drew her toward Duncan DeVries, a debonair two-bit smuggler. In its heyday, the Conway estate hosted wild, extravagant parties. It has been deserted for decades. Tess and her society friends disappeared in 1932 on the night of the summer solstice. I'm just getting my first glimpse of the house. The weather's getting worse, but I'm almost ashore. I fear my life may be in danger, but I have come prepared. That's strange. My watch has stopped.
So that's the intro. They just throw the plot at you. They're just like, here's the plot. There you go. So this was originally on the Panasonic 3DO, which was a console made by Electronic Arts, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I guess, yeah, I'll start a new game. That should be fine. Actually, I'll just call this B. There we go. So the game just throws you into it. It's very similar to Doom, but it's a little different. The thing that's interesting is actually with this remake or remaster, I guess, is that they actually took the 3DO version, which used FMV, so full motion video. They used that for, like, I guess as a way to do cutscenes in this game. They took all of those from the 3DO version, and then they put it onto the PC version, because the PC version had a better map for the game. The map was actually different. So they basically took the best of both versions and created this. I had never played this until recently. I had played the 3DO version, and it was really hard because on the 3DO you didn't have joysticks or anything. It was all just like a D-pad. So turning and stuff like that was a real pain in the ass. So yeah. Very strange title. You'll see what I mean in a bit here. So we've washed up on this island.
I'm gonna need you down at the dock tonight. We're expecting another shipment of arms.
Well, boss, where am I gonna put all this stuff? I mean, the storage room is almost full. I can't even walk in there.
Guess you'll just have to stash it around the grounds.
Well, I don't like it. I mean, booze was one thing, but guns, I don't know.
Quit worrying, Mike. Our new associates from Chicago will be here this evening to take the guns off the island. They will pay us handsomely for the arms. They have new contacts. We can expand. This is only the beginning.
It's only the beginning. So you'll see like these like little ghosts pop up, and then they'll load, and then it plays the cutscene.
I'm gonna need you down at the dock
In
tonight.
some cases, the
We're expecting
cutscenes
another
actually
shipment
are
of
like
arms.
duplicated, and there's no guarantee that you're actually gonna like see every single cutscene in order. The map is, so if I pull up a map, it's basically an open world divided by sections, and these sections can mostly be tackled in whatever order you want. In some cases you can, like, in some cases you have to like achieve certain things to get to different locations, but it's not mandatory. And then we have this handy, oh no, sorry, I have hiccups. We have this handy dandy map as well to help us get around. Very, very strange. So basically, there's a bunch of like gangsters, mafia, not, the game's supposed to take place during Prohibition. So it's a bunch of like mafia prohibitionist dudes. And so the excuse that the game uses for its plot is the reason why there's so many guns located on the island is because these mafia guys are stashing guns and ammo everywhere. And then on top of that, well, I guess that's the main reason. That's the main reason for now. So all these mafia guys have stashed weapons everywhere, so we have to use them to our advantage. Now you'll notice that the sprites stay on the ground where you've left them. The one thing that's really cool about this game is that the enemies don't respawn. So as you clear out areas, if you go back, they're just there. I think they might respawn like after a while, like if you completely exit like a zone, but for the most part, they're just there. I don't think the enemies like respawn though, in the sense of like, oh, like they come back and they can hurt you again. I think it's just like they're just gone. Like their sprites are not there anymore. This game loves putting enemies around corners. Maybe I should have turned up the difficulty this time around. I feel like normal is pretty... Well, I don't know. There were some sections where I actually had a tough time. But I wonder if it's just because I didn't know the map. I guess we're gonna find out. That's fine. I'll leave it on normal. It should be okay. one thing that was funny is as you're playing through the game, you can actually find these power-ups. And I had no idea they were power-ups until the very end of the game. So I was playing, and you're collecting all these power-ups, and I had no idea. I had no idea there were power-ups you could use. I don't know how I missed that. I don't think the game told me. So I felt kind of dumb at the very end, because I was like, I could have actually been doing, like, extra damage, or, like, had extra powers, but... oh well. We got a shotgun. That's cool. Now, I think the studio, if I recall correctly, that, oh, I got a Tommy gun right off the bat, too. Well, shit, that's cool. I think the studio that did this remaster or remake, I think they're called Night Dive, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I was reading a little bit about them, and I guess they take, like, old PC games and stuff, and they just do them justice, which was really cool to hear. I was very impressed. I don't know. I really like when you can play these old titles, and they seem to they seem to do them well. So it's just really nice to see overall, just because I know there's been times where I wanted to like replay old titles. And it's just a really pain in the butt if you want to try and like hook it up to like a modern PC. You could emulate like an older operating system to get some of these older games to work nicely, but in some cases they don't play nice, or like, I don't know. I guess to be fair, I'm lazy sometimes, and I'm like, I really don't want to have to go mucking around trying to get certain games to work. And so it's nice when stuff like this gets made, and so you don't have to go mucking around. You can just boot it up and have fun. Sorry, one sec. I'm gonna actually put my headphones on because I feel like I can't hear this, but I don't want to jack up the volume. Otherwise, it's gonna come through the microphone here. Just give me like 2 seconds. I got my headset right here. Oh boy. While I'm at it, I should take a stretch. Just wiggle around a little. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Oh, the other thing that was weird is you have to manually save, which I thought was, I don't know, it just was not, I don't know, it's been so long since I've had to do that.
Help me. Help me. Please. Gather my spiritual essence from the different symbols which lie around this island.
Okay.
Help me.
So we have to help her, if that was not made apparent yet. I gotta give her a hand. Alright, so if I recall correctly, I think I found a secret over here. Oh. Alright. Now the question is, how do I activate the secret? I think I jump up here. Oh. Ew. Okay, I actually can't pick that up. That's bonus health. And I have 100%, so it's not going to do a thing for me. That's okay. So the one thing that was cool is, like, I realized that all the, like, doorways and secrets and stuff on the map, they have, like, a solid line on them as if they are a doorway. So you can just, like, start pressing stuff. And, oh, would you look at that? There's 2 secrets. That's cool. So this weapon allows me to, I think it takes out all the enemies on screen, I think. So it's pretty powerful. but you only find like a limited amount. So this game's kind of weird too, because it's like, it is spooky-ish, but I would say in a way it's more of like a campy horror game. And additionally, it's how else can I put it? It's almost more like an adventure game. Now, I feel like maybe it'd be scary if this was like 90 something when this game first came out. I feel like the dated graphics, I don't know, they don't necessarily help. But I don't know, in some cases I feel like it can make it scarier, so I don't know. But I did get a couple good jumps from this game. Gave me a couple good ones. Alright, so there's a stash here. I think that's about it, though. I don't think there's anything else stashed here, so I can use this for ammo later, I suppose. The interact button is, well, it makes your guy, like, cry out as if he's been injured. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. So if you hear me going, ooh, 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 it's because I'm trying to find secrets. Alright, so the next thing that we can do here.
Help me.
Invitation.
Help me.
I'm afraid you'll need an invitation. This is an exclusive party.
I need an invitation. So the invitation, it was funny because when I was playing this, I actually missed where you pick up the invitation. I don't know how I managed that, but like I completely missed the room. And so I went and explored absolutely every corner of the map that I could without getting the invitation. And then I looked it up and it was like, oh yeah, it's in this one building, in this room. And I was like, in this room? I don't remember seeing this room. So I go back there, I'm like wandering around aimlessly. And of course it's like this one room I just completely missed. Just completely walked past it like 2 or 3 times. Had no idea. So that was fun. I don't think I have to kill all these guys, but I also don't want to miss anything because I don't remember where drops were and stuff, so I'm just gonna do it just cause. I don't want to miss any bonuses. The game, I kind of wish the game had more weapons to play with. Basically what we have now is 90% of our loadout that we're going to be using for the rest of the game. It's mainly the shotgun and the Tommy gun. However, you do get some other goodies along the way, but not many. I think it's like maybe like one or two other items. Look, it's a duck. That's nice. Look at this nice ducky. Ah. Whoops. Sorry, duck. We, just kind of blow them up, I guess. recall correctly, this is, yeah, the kennels. It's really dumb because I really don't remember what I actually have to eliminate and what I don't. I could just try speedrunning it, to be honest. Except now everything's chasing me. I don't think there's a single thing I need in here. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, here there's a cutscene, so I'll hit that up. One thing I was actually surprised about is this game actually takes place outside a lot more than I would have anticipated.
This will be the perfect base for our operations. Not too far from the mainland, but private. And the Conway's name is like gold.
What makes you think that Tess is gonna go along with it?
So long as I keep her in gin and...
Oh, jeez. I forgot that's one thing that's a little annoying. You have to be careful that you clear out every single enemy before watching a cutscene, because sometimes they'll just come and attack you. Just gonna clear this out real quick. So that we're not interrupted. It should be okay now.
Help me.
This will be the perfect base for our operations. Not too far from the mainland, but private. And the Conway's name is like gold.
What makes you think that Tess is gonna go along with it?
So long as I keep her in gin and relics, she'll keep her nose out of our business.
What makes you think a blue-blood dame like that is gonna marry you?
She will, Mike. She will.
Yeah, well, just remember, you're just a common bootlegger. Hey,
Don't ever call me that! I'm a businessman.
He got a little angry. You made him a little angry. Oh shit, there's another dog. Yeah, and sometimes the enemies, I don't know if you've noticed, but they'll just come out of nowhere. I don't know where some of these enemies are, and I don't know like if they're like actively tracking you. I really have no idea how the AI works in this game. But yeah, very strange. It's definitely like an old game. It's definitely probably not for everyone. I feel like a lot of people would look at this and go like, what the hell is this? But it's just, I don't know. I think it's oddly charming in its dated, dated ways. So, I have to keep going this way until I find something else. Something's shooting at me. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of enemies out here. Oh, alright. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Actually, I feel like the game sounds a lot better coming from headphones. Some games I don't mind, but like this actually, I don't know. need some health soon. I feel like I'm... Oh, speak of the devil. Got some right there. I was just gonna say I feel like I'm low. But it worked out. Now the one thing that was good is by clearing out all the enemies, you could essentially, if you ever got lost, what I found in my first playthrough was, if you ever got lost, you could always just start like looking at a map and just walk around. And eventually you'd find your way. Where did I get hit by? What? Oh. Strange. I feel like I'm getting shot from far away, but I literally can't hear their shots ringing out at all. They were like just out of range. So that was a bat, but it sounds like a monkey. I have no idea why. But it's a bat monkey. Found a secret stash. Don't mind if I do. But this is not the way I was supposed to go. Need to go over to the left, I believe. Damn, there's a lot of these hunters and a lot of bloodhounds. So it says we're at the hunter's cabin. There we go. Ah. Ah, jeez. They'll rush at you. Crazy animals. Okay. I definitely feel like the enemies get more interesting when you get into the, like actually into the mansion. So we have 40 seconds of armor. You see it counting down on the right-hand side. Balcony. Oh, jeez, where are all these dogs coming from? They're everywhere. Okay. The one thing I found really interesting is like all of the textures in the game just like scream like, I don't know, what time period this would be, like it just reminds me of like games from like the 80s, 80s and 90s. I don't know. They just give off like such a weird aesthetic. It's very interesting, or at least I think it's interesting. I think it's very, very weird. Okay, so this is how I messed up last time. So I went around in the exact same order that I just went through this hunter's cabin. I went through. I saw this exit. I saw there. I was like, oh, okay, I've been there. This is the main room. So I'm like, okay, I've done everything, right? So I missed the room right here. So there's actually another room right here, which I completely missed. And you turn, and there's an enemy. But then there's the there's the invitation right there, and I just completely missed it. I don't know how I managed that. So we found the RSVP. So now we can get into the mansion. Now I'm trying to remember though. So there's a location to the northwest and then a location to the north. And I don't remember if we can actually get there right now or if we have to go to the cabin first. Don't remember. I know one area requires a key, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just go to these locations first and at least clear them out. And then that way, if I need to come back, I can just come back without having to worry about all these enemies. The one nice thing is, like, you might notice is that, so we're at the lighthouse. Okay. The one thing you might have noticed is that movement speed is actually generally quite high. Some kind of zombies now. Also wasps for some reason. I don't remember if they explained the the lore reasons behind wasps, but they're here. No, not the wasps. Ah. We found a flamethrower. Don't mind if I do. Flamethrower was actually pretty decent. I mean, as you would assume. However, you had to be really careful. Speaking of, I should probably save. You had to be really careful because the fire in this game will like eat you immediately. Like it'll just chew your health up and you're dead. So you have to be real careful. Also got some Molotov cocktails. Same thing. The Molotovs were, I think, in a way, almost more dangerous than the flamethrower because they didn't always land. Oh shit! They didn't always land where you expected them to. So you'd chuck them, and it would like just land and hit the doorway that you're right next to, and just kill you. So not ideal. Not ideal at all. But well, it's okay. As long as you save semi-frequently, it's probably okay. I never got screwed over too badly when I was playing. I feel like for the most part everything was pretty fine. Can't remember. There might be something around the building. Can't go that way. Just quickly double check. Just see. Nope. Can't get around. So that should be it. Now I can go inside. It's actually really funny too. The music in this game does not, I don't know, it just does not evoke horror for me. Like, what is this? Got a groove. Jeez, I don't remember all the enemies ganging up on me like this. Yeah, I don't remember this happening last time. I wonder if I approach the room slightly differently. Nice thing about the Tommy gun is it kind of like, you'll notice it like stun locks the enemies. Very useful. The shotgun is also good, but like I find like the Tommy gun is nice just because, yeah, it has those stun locking properties. Whereas like with the shotgun, you're like having to wait to fire again. So sometimes when you're in a room with like a lot of enemies, it's better to use the Tommy gun, I think. There we go. Okay, so we now have a bathroom. So these red orbs are like the opposite of a health pickup. They'll just hurt you if you pick them up. There's also a like thing in the game where sometimes instead of dropping like health orbs, it'll drop like one of these red ones, which I thought was really like an odd design choice. They just sit there for like about like 5 seconds or so, maybe 10, and then they disappear. But oftentimes, like when you're fighting, the enemies will just die in a doorway, so you're just like, okay, well I have to go that way, so you just sit there for like 10 seconds. So I ended up turning them off. In the settings, actually, for the game, they have accessibility settings, which is really cool. And then they also have input settings, settings for sounds, and then display settings. And then they also have enhancements as well. So you can actually toggle these, and it'll change the different elements in the game. So that's kind of cool. They also have something called classic weapon balance. I haven't tried it. I have no idea if like how that changes weapon balance in the game. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting addition, at least. Especially for people who, I'm sure there's got to be like 1 or 2 purists out there who've played this game a lot. So having nice little additions like that it's appreciated, I'm sure. Speaking of like remakes and stuff, I actually saw a YouTube video by what is it, Crobcat? I think I'm saying his name right. He's famous on YouTube for like making oh, okay, I can't get in there. For making like critique videos on like different games, different game quality, stuff like that. And he made a video for Dead Rising remaster that they just released not too long ago. Like, I think it came out in the end of September-ish, mid-September. I did play that title on stream not too long ago. I played it like a while though. I think it was like maybe a couple weeks at least after it released, and people were saying like, "Oh no, it's really good." You know, they stayed true to the original and everything. So I was like, "Okay, sure." So I got the game and I thought it was decent. Like, I thought it was good, but there were some balancing differences in the title that I thought were weird. And the longer like I stayed away from playing it, like the longer I like had away from the game, the more I was thinking about it, and I was like, it did feel really, really weird. Like, the balancing felt strange. But it was like, in some cases it was, I found easier to play the game, but in some cases I felt like it was harder to play the game. So it was very, very odd. And so anyways, Crobcat made a video just like comparing the original to the this remake, and man, they cut so much more than I realized, to the point where I don't know if I'd play the remake again when I go to replay the game again eventually. I think I might just replay the original. There was just like a lot of like content that they ended up like cutting, or like they adjusted. Now, granted, not all of it was like major. Like, it wasn't like the end of the world. Like, you could play that version and completely enjoy the game and have a really good time with it. But there were certain things, like just small stuff, that like I didn't even notice when I was playing. But now that I know, I'm like, oh, I hate that. I don't want that. For example, they redid all the textures in the game. And because you're in a mall in the game, a mall full of zombies, you are essentially like there's just tons of like merchandise everywhere. So in the original game, they had all this merchandise you could look at, but a lot of the labels were blurry, or they weren't like, you know, super crisp or whatever. So they redid them, and I think like a couple of the labels that I looked at, I was like, wow, it's like way more crisp. You know, it's nice that they took the time to actually update those labels. And so I'm watching the video today, this critique video, and I realized, oh geez, yeah, these things are creepy. Anyways, I realized, like, as he's showing off the different textures, all they did to redo the textures was they just ran them through like an AI up-resing filter. But in like a couple cases, it like completely ruined the textures, and it just like completely broke them. Like, they're nonsensical. So it's like they didn't take the time to like double check all the textures looked good. And I was just kind of sitting there going like, really? Like, man, that sucks. I don't know. So there was just like a lot of like little stuff like that where I was like, like small little details that they had in the original that they just decided to either omit, or they didn't do it right in the remake. So it's a shame too. Like, I'm hoping that someone will eventually take the remake and like redo it on the PC. That way they can perhaps fix all the issues that were there. But yeah, I don't know. Still a good game. I would still recommend playing it. But if you can find the original on the Xbox One version or whatever, I think that one is better than the remake. It's cheaper too. Hey Rajneesh, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. We're playing a game called Killing Time right now. This game was made in the 90s, I believe. Pretty sure it was the 90s. And it's very similar to Doom. But essentially, we are on this island, and we're trying to look for a whole bunch of Egyptian artifacts. And along the way, there's ghosts and ghouls and monsters. That's the simplified rundown. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, so I got a power up that's letting me shoot faster. I'm gonna make use of this. Holy man. That was a lot of enemies. Oh, jeez. One more. Alright, so we found a winged vessel. So each of these powers allows you to, like, essentially do something different. Like, you have, like, different abilities or whatever. Oh shit, I didn't mean to use that. Well. Nice. See, and this is how I actually realized that you could use powers to begin with. I had no idea. So it was kind of funny. But of course there's no enemies around here, so it's a wasted power-up. It's going well. How was your Halloween? Halloween has been alright. Just been playing games. It's been super quiet. Nobody was really around trick-or-treating. How do I get rid of this? I don't remember how to get rid of this. There we go. But yeah, nobody was really trick-or-treating in our neighborhood, so it was a very quiet Halloween. So that was nice. I was happy it was a quiet Halloween. This weekend, I think we'll probably watch some like scary movies or something. And yeah, just chill. How's Diwali been for you? Hopefully good. Hopefully you were able to go and light some fireworks or something, or I think you mentioned you were going to go out with some friends or something to do that. Oh, whoops. I just went in a complete circle. Okay, let's just follow the pathway so I don't get lost. I'm just going to skadoodle this way. Should be the right way. Yes, it is. Okay. So then, I think if I go up and over this way, I think we should be able to get to the next location. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a lot of dogs. Jeez. They're everywhere. Oh, I see. They snuck up from in here. Spooky. Okay, so this should be the other direction. Now, I think part of this area gets blocked off. I don't think I can actually go through this entire area just yet. We can at least get through a portion of it. Oh yeah, ants. They're like ants or termite things? I don't know what they are. They're nasty though. thing that I did find was I felt like a lot of this game felt like very much maze-like. There's a lot of twists and turns, and like kind of spend a portion of your time just checking the map, making sure you're going in the right direction. But it's cool. It's kind of old school like that. It's interesting. Whoa. Out of ammo. I have to use the shotgun now. It's okay, it still works good enough. There we go. Got some more ammo. Right, so I don't think I can get... Yeah, I can't get into this doorway because I need the green key. And I think if I go further on, there's another doorway. And I can't go that way either because I need a different key as well. That's okay, I've cleared this area out, so when I come back it should be smooth sailing. There we go. So... let's see. Where to now? We just head back out, and then I think we can go this way. For some reason I thought there was like another direction over here, but I think that's about it. I don't think there's much else. Jeez, it sounds like there's a lot of dogs around. Jeez. Very aggressive. Aggressive dogs. Mutant dogs. There we go. Gotta be careful, I'm gonna need more health soon, I think. Of course. I need more health, but it's up on a ledge I cannot access. Classic. There we go. That's helpful. So... Just start heading back. Oh, that's interesting. I found a second pistol. This is another thing that you can find in the game. Which is odd, because I feel like the order in which they give you weapons is like very strange. You would... At least I would think that they would give you like 2 pistols like earlier on and then give you the shotgun. And then maybe like much later they'll give you the Tommy gun. They kind of just like give you everything you need right out like from the get-go. Which I thought was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. Let's see. So now I just need to go back to the mansion, I think. And then from there, we can actually go inside now. So we'll see how that goes. Ah. Spooky ducks. Oh, right, the kennel. I didn't clear that out. That's fine. I don't plan on going back to the kennel, so we should be okay. Huh.
Help me.
Welcome to the Conway Estate.
Thank you.
Help me. Help me.
If you like to smoke, we must insist that you use the lounge in the West Wing. But whatever you do, don't go traipsing around downstairs with a lit cigarette, or Mr. DeVries will have hysterics.
Okay.
Help me.
Your suite is upstairs in the West Wing. I'll have the maid make up your room.
Oh, I have my own room at this party. Fancy.
Help me.
Should you require a meal, the dining room is located in the East Wing. However, I wouldn't recommend a tour of the kitchen. The chefs there are quite temperamental.
Okie dokie. So we've got quite a few different ways we can go. I'll probably go. I think I went upstairs first.
Help me. Help me.
The most remarkable thing about it is that it doesn't look like a clock at all. It's almost feminine in form. Its wide middle echoing a woman's hips, and the two handles reaching up, suggesting arms reaching to heaven.
And the figurehead is clearly Thoth. This has to be it.
I'm certain of it.
Damn things, they're impossible to kill.
It was an exceptionally large Blatta orientalis, very thick carapace. I'd try roasting it on the end of your cigarette.
Ew.
Not bad.
Okay. Roast it on the end of your cigarette, why don't you? That's nasty. Alright, let's go see what we have in this area. Oh, there's the maids. Oh, she's punching me in the face. What the heck? Oh, jeez. Oh, housekeeping. You got bugs. I like how half of them are like stereotypical like human maids. They just punch you, but then when you like shoot them, they make water like toilet flushing noises. Don't know why. These games are strange. But yeah, you get like these different power-ups, but they don't actually tell you what they do. I feel like it's probably because like these games were like quite old. It was probably you get an instruction booklet with them. And I'm assuming the instruction booklet would have information about all the different power-ups and stuff.
Help me.
It's one of those games. It's old enough that back when they had instructions, sometimes they were in color. They had pictures. I don't know why housekeeping's so aggressive. It's a little unnecessary, in my opinion. Nice. Wow. Damn.
Help me. Help me.
Wait, did I miss a bug? Huh, it sounded like there was one behind me.
Help me.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I ever got hit by one of those.
Help me.
It's weird. Ow. I just like the big maids. They're just like fist to the face. What an interesting effect, too. Okay, so that's back the way I came. So...
Help me.
Tess! I'm sick of Tess! I've lived my whole life in the shadow of Tess, and now she wants to live forever! Well, I am not going to spend eternity with her.
Dang, she's angry. Okay, there should have been... Yeah, these little side rooms that open up, I think. And then we can open up more side rooms by flicking the switches. Cool. Another thing that is weird is it doesn't tell you where all these like switches like lead. It doesn't say like, oh, okay, like it's gonna open over here. You just kind of have to look around, which is interesting. I'm not used to it. I remember when it used to be like not uncommon for that to happen, but nowadays I'm so used to being like paraded around and led by the hand that I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. But it's kind of nice. It's kind of neat to, I don't know. It's a change of pace. It's a, brings you back to the olden days. Okay, so we got the key. So I think that's basically everything. However, I think there might be a secret over here. Yeah. So the only way I've realized was because there was a line on the map that made it look like a doorway.
Help me.
So you can just like use that as a guide to navigate around,
Help me.
which is interesting.
Help me.
I'm but a humble servant, Miss Tewksbury, but I have served you and Miss Conway since you were children.
Yes, Robert, go on.
It is possible that your concern for Mr. De Vries may not be deserved.
Why is that?
I don't think Mr. De Vries has Miss Conway's best interest in mind. In fact, I think he's only interested in her money.
Robert, everyone is after Tessa's money. That's why she keeps us here.
Okay, which way do I go? Ah, okay. So this is how I ended up navigating a good portion of the game was just by doing that. Just because a lot of the rooms are just so maze-like, I found it was much easier just to go that route instead.
Help me. Help me.
Oh yeah, clowns. I hope you like clowns. In my opinion, this is where the game gets terrifying. Gosh, why is it always gotta be clowns? Ugh. And also they want to tickle you? What's up with that? Why are they like so touchy? I don't think clowns are supposed to be touching you. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, jeez. This is right in the doorway. I hate that. Why has it gotta be like this? Okay. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, there's 3 of them. Why were they in this room? I hate it. I hate it, man. Can't do it. Ugh. It's okay. Just gotta be brave.
First look up and then look down. Never play with the naughty clown.
I hate that. Even the little girl knows what's up. She's like, don't play with these clowns. She's like, they messed up. At least someone is teaching her stranger danger, you know? That's good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. There's this smoke thing. It's literally just smoke, but it's an enemy. I don't know who thought that was like a good idea. You can barely see it. First time I saw that, I was like, what is attacking me? Like, why am I dying? Had no idea. Didn't take me too long to figure it out, but it was very confusing though. I was like, what the hell's going on? Okay, so Oh, there's so many. Actually, you know what? Kill him with fire. Oh, they're still coming. So there's this one pillar that's different than the rest. We got the yellow-orange key. Is there any other spots I haven't been? I can see one on the map, but I don't know if I've been there or not. I'm just gonna quickly backtrack. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Oh, this is a secret right here. Developer room. Oh, what does this do? Oh shit. I didn't realize you could activate them. Huh. Strange. What did that one do? Oh, crowbar. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, it spawned clowns. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little secret. I didn't realize that you could actually interact with the pictures. That's pretty neat. Okay. So if I go back up here... Ah, I knew it. So I got 200% health now. That's neat. Oh, jeez. That's unfortunately what happens when you use the map sometimes. Just get assaulted by clowns.
Help me.
Miss Conway is fond of entertainment, so the house never sleeps. At any one time, you'll find someone in the ballroom.
So, yeah, this is quite strange.
Help me.
What a curious thing. What do you suppose it means?
Lydia, don't you know anything? It's for playing shuffleboard.
Oh, I thought it was another one of Tessa's magic symbols.
Well, a mathematician would call it magical. You see, each row, column, and diagonal adds up to 15.
Oh, Byron, you can be such a bore sometimes.
Whoa. What are you guys doing in there? Alright, so this is endgame content. I can't access that right now.
You look ravishing, Tess, as always. One would never guess how old you really are.
Why, thank you, Lydia. And you've managed to hide all trace of your late-night carousing.
I was out late, wasn't I? With the rest of the youth.
The rest of the
listening
youth.
to Duncan's stories, drinking from his starry eyes.
That's not all you were drinking from. But I suppose you can't help it. You have inherited your father's penchant for alcohol.
Please, leave Daddy out of it.
I'm sorry. Poor darling. It was a tragic death. Did they ever manage to find the body?
No. The current must have swept it away when his car went over the bridge. Why are you laughing?
I just can't believe that he actually managed to wipe out an entire crew of racers as they rode down the Charles River. It must have been quite a sight.
Dad never liked to drink alone.
And your mother's reaction? Not a tear. She just up and joined the Women's Christian Temperance Union. Duncan wouldn't be in business if it weren't for them.
Yes, well, he'd better hope she doesn't show up here with her prohibitionists.
We just have to lock them up in the wine cellar.
Ooh!
Huh. Okay. So this is a weird room because you can actually interact with this clock and it gives you like a ton of cutscenes. So every time you like shift the hour hand, it like changes the time in the room, and you can get little bits and pieces of lore. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, I'm getting tired. That being said, I'm gonna save the game, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I will be back again Sunday. Sunday is when I'll be back again. So I will see you guys next time in 2 days. I hope you had a great Halloween, and yeah, I will catch you guys later. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, we'll see you. Catch you next time.